Hi, welcome back. I'm up to Psalm 73 today, and I'm having some issues with lighting, even my last video. I'm sure you noticed it. I'll figure it out, and if I don't, like I say, I just soon you just listen anyway. Don't even watch, just listen. I'm good with that. Psalm 73 is considered a psalm of Asaph, and there's a lot of different opinions out there about exactly who Asaph was, what was his purpose. Most everything I for sure can find is that he was a Levite. David appointed him pretty much as a song leader. It says he was appointed by King David to lead the people of Israel in the worship of Adonai, the worship of God, Yahweh, in song. And some think that he wrote them. Some think he dictated from David. There's just, different opinions. We don't have to know the answer to everything. Those things that he gives us, I'm grateful for. And some things we'll find out later, if it's that important. But I do believe Asaph was important and a big part of David's life and a big part of his music and worship. So there's a lot, Asaph's mentioned quite a bit. So want to make sure and bring him up, as a lot of times people will say, what is this Asaph? I'm reading. Hopefully I'll find more. You guys, if you feel like, go dig. Tell me what you find. But I do believe he was a song leader, and he was musical. He was the music was very important to worship of God from the beginning. And so, so this is called a Psalm of Asaph. And we all know that the Psalms are really hymns. They're hymns, sad hymns, happy hymns, all kinds of hymns. Today, I think it's a very human hymn, I would call it. Sometimes we look around and we think the people who are doing evil and choosing poor decisions, but yet seem to be the one who get everything their way, who seem to not have any cares in the world. We know that's not right, but that's the way it appears sometimes, like they get away with everything. They're the ones who seems to be blessed, and we're over here trying to do our best, and it doesn't always work that way for us. And we know that's not the truth, but we have our human times, and we feel that way. So this is kind of, it's a great, I love Psalm 73. So I'm just going to jump into it, and hope you enjoy it. How good God is to Israel, to those who are pure in heart. But as for me, I lost my balance. My feet nearly slipped when I grew envious of the arrogant and saw how the wicked prosper. For when their death comes, it's painless, and meanwhile their bodies are healthy. They don't have ordinary people's trouble. They aren't plagued like others. So for them, pride is a necklace, and violence clothe them like a robe. Their eyes peep out through the folds of fat. Even evil thoughts overflow from their hearts. They scoff and speak with malice. They loftily utter threats. They set their mouths against heaven. Their tongues swagger through the earth. Therefore, his people return here and thoughtlessly suck up that whole cup of water. Then they ask, how does God know? Does the Most High really have knowledge? Yes, this is what the wicked are like. Those free of misfortune keep increasing their wealth. It's all for nothing that I've kept my heart clean and washed my hands stained free of guilt. For all day long I am plagued. My punishment comes every morning. If I had said, I will talk like them, I would have betrayed a generation of your children. When I tried to understand all this, I found it too hard for me. Until I went into the sanctuaries of God and grasped what their destiny would be. Indeed, you place them on a slippery slope and make them fall to their ruin. How suddenly they are destroyed, swept away by terrors. They are like a dream when one awakens. Adonai, when you rouse yourself, you will despise their phantoms. When I had a sour attitude and felt stung by pain and emotions, I was too stupid to understand. I was like a brute beast with you. Nevertheless, I'm always with you. You hold my right hand. You will guide me with your advice, and afterwards, you will receive me with honor. Whom do I have in heaven but you? And with you, I lack nothing on earth. My mind and body may fail, but God is the rock for my mind and my portion forever. Those who are far from you will perish. You destroy all who adulterously leave you. But for me, the nearness of God is my good. I have made Adonai Elohim my refuge, so that I can tell of all your works. Yes, it starts out very human, and they're whining and griping, but it comes back around to going, I know, I get it. I've seen it. The wicked aren't blessed. There's so many verses in here that makes me think of another verse, you know, when it says, just as it puts them on a slippery slope. Indeed, you place them on a slippery slope and make them fall to their ruin, you know. And for his people, he sets us on level ground. And I'm not the best at recalling every scripture, but there's several times that scripture uses level ground, and I love it, because what's better than to walk on level ground? Yet the wicked will be on they're on slippery slopes, you know. I just think that's just to let you know, I'm reading out of my Complete Jewish Study Bible. Yesterday I forgot to say that. I think I was reading out of my Cultural Background Bible. It's an NIV. I think I went in and commented to make sure if anyone saw that comment. But today, this was just so real. When I read this translation from the Complete Jewish Study Bible, I love this Bible. There's just so much good that I've learned from this Bible. And but when I read it from here, it was just, I mean, you probably realized when I was reading it, it was just so easy to understand, you know, just so straightforward. And when it, you know, the psalmist just said, I've been stupid. Boy, I can understand that. When he had that sour attitude and felt stung by pained emotions, I was too stupid to understand. I mean, how much plainer do we understand that? I understand that. When you have a bad attitude and you're just letting emotions, you're reacting. You're not responding, you're reacting. You just do stupid things and you just can't understand anything. And I just go back and read this for yourself. Psalm 73. Just so much to learn from it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for reading with me. Bye. See you soon.